The ANC Nelson Mandela Bay region has a chairperson again after it was under the stewardship of a regional task team since 2018. Babalwa Lobishe was elected to the position uncontested after Andile Lungisa declined his nomination. The conference ran late last night as delegates deadlocked over the adoption of credentials. Now, the meeting was then adjourned as delegates from the PEC dealt with the dispute. Other notable office bearers include Luyolo Ngagula as the new regional secretary and Luvuyo Mini as regional treasurer. Both positions were uncontested. Mcebisi Ngina was there and filed this report for us.
Thank you so much. So we're still continuing with the ANC Regional Elective Conference here in Nelson Mandela. This is the day 2 of the conference. Yesterday we were expected to elect office bearers of the ANC, but that process couldn't happen yesterday due to the deadlock between the delegates about the credentials of the conference, of which were actually resolved through the process of voting yesterday. If you remember very well, Nelson Mandela Bay has been without the structure since 2018. After that structure that was elected also here at ETC, where we are coming live from, was disbanded by the PEC. Some of the reasons that were cited by the PEC for disbanding that structure was the fact that the numbers in Nelson Mandela Bay are declining. But luckily today, that process of electing office bearers for the Nelson Mandela Bay, it actually took place today. Most of the positions were uncontested here in Nelson Mandela Bay. But now I'm joined by the new chairperson, Babalwa Lobishe, who was also elected as the chairperson of this region. If I could just tell you about that, she became the first female to actually be the chairperson of this region. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time and also congratulations on your elections. Just tell me, just being the first female to be elected as the chairperson of this region, how does it feel?
It's actually heartwarming because we are in the year of Charlotte Maxeke. And it's quite heartwarming to learn that her aspirations are becoming reality after so many years, more than 100 years.
As the new chairperson of the region, what will be your first priority?
The first priority is for us to go back and build the structures that have not been having PECs. And it's not many because majority of them, we have built them before the conference as regional task team members. So it's about 13 that we need to make sure that they have structures. And the second task is for us to revive the political education desk and subcommittees so that we augment the work that we do in council. You would remember that state is part of what will help us to deliver to our people.
The chairperson, and also this seems to be the message throughout these conferences that have been held in the Eastern Cape, it's unity, renewal and cohesion. How are you going to achieve that in Nelson Mandela Bay?
Unity and renewal will not be achieved overnight, but it needs commitment of members. And that commitment will have to be a literal commitment, not a lip service. And we have not achieved renewal on the basis of people speaking this language and their actions becoming different. And I think what will help us is to move away from the factional politics and also slates. And I believe that even going towards the provincial conference, this is the approach we are going to take. We're not going to align ourselves on slates, but we are going to allow branches to undergo the normal lobbying process and which is allowed in the organization, and come up with resolutions from branches in terms of who they want to lead, having understood the task at hand within the province without just sleeping and waking up and declaring on a slate.
Also, the provincial chairperson yesterday talked about that relationship between Florence Matomela and also the city hall. You, the chairperson, that currently you are serving as the MPL. You've got the mayor, Eugene Johnson, who's the deputy secretary of this REC, serving as a mayor. Those two center of powers, how do you maintain that to make sure that there's no conflict between the two of you? Are you also going to resign as the MPL?
No, I don't intend to. You must remember, mayors are appointed by the president. And Eugene is just newly appointed. She has undergone the organizational processes, which we appreciate and support. But secondly is that going on elections, the ANC has been emphatic on strengthening monitoring. And if then the chairperson becomes the mayor, it means the chairperson is going to oversight himself or herself, you know. So this, the fact that Eugene is the mayor and not the chairperson will allow monitoring to happen on the work that she is doing in council.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time, and also congratulations again. That was the regional chairperson of Nelson Mandela Bay, Babalwa Lobishe, just talking about her goals that she has set herself for the Nelson Mandela Bay. If you remember, Nelson Mandela Bay, the ANC lost Nelson Mandela Bay in 2016 during the local government election, where it only managed to get 40%, but it actually dipped down in the previous elections that were held on the 1st of November this year, only managing to get 38%. Currently, the ANC is in coalition government with other 11 parties in Nelson Mandela Bay. So those are the tasks that also the new REC will be looking issues or challenges that we'll be looking to deal with. But on my side, here at ETC Center, back to you in studio.